Okay.
Okay, so today we start with 9 through 12, which is going to be getting into some of the more advanced poses, as well as doing the restorative. So we go into forward folds. And so we're not really going to do warm-up because we can actually warm up from any position. But if there's something in particular that you really like as your starting place, like I just couldn't wait to get into the yoga swing because the best way to counter any sort of soreness is doing more aerial yoga, which is awesome. It's like, oh, I can't wait to stretch, you know, and we're getting our stretch and our strength and everything in one. So we're starting with number 9A, which is the forward folds. Now this is a bit of a review, which is great, but it's also some more advanced things, okay? So let's hop in. Bring the swing down all the way to the hips, great. And that might be a little high for you now, so you might have to, just so you know. So yeah, so we're on number 9, forward folds, swing at hips. This is our folded leaf. So again, we're just gonna start out really slow as if we've never done this before. And just let our bodies hang. And just notice the difference between this forward fold and when you first started this on Friday. So you have a different body. It's a whole different experience. It's definitely a new day, but besides Sunday being the fun day, it's a more deep experience. Familiar, but like new. It's such a wonderful way to approach the aerial yoga. Every time it's completely new, and yet we become more familiar and masterful. So 5 deep breaths here. Let's take our time with the warm-up. So what does your forward fold look like today? Does it look like bent knees? Does it look like straight legs? Does it look like grounded heels? Just decide what would best serve your warm-up in this pose. Whether we're doing advanced or a beginner, they're the same poses. We just decide to deepen and expand, explore in new ways. So, from forward fold, where do we go from there? Does anybody remember? Down dog, thank you. So from down dog, we're going to come into a V shape. You know, you guys all do yoga, but we want to remember that not everybody knows what a down dog is. So we just say V shape with the body. And then show them what a U looks like. So this is a U, and then this is a V. So a V is where you press your heart down towards the ground and you lift your hips a lot. And whether your heels are touching, we ground down, we energetically hook into that anchoring from our meditation. I like to keep a nice long neck. I like to bring my shoulders down my back towards my hips, engaging my lats. And then from the tailbone to the crown of the head, there's that pillar of light, that long line of energy. So the chin isn't tucked in and the neck isn't arched a lot. It's just one straight, strong line of energy. Beautiful. So from down dogs, we're going to start with one-legged leg raises. So let's start with the right leg up. Ground your left foot down. Inhale. Now we arch. And our right leg comes slightly out to the side to keep our anchor, right? So this is arching and looking up. Inhale. Exhale, pull the knee into chest. Knee to nose. Curl in. Exhale, squeeze the energy out. Feel your core. Does anybody feel their belly? A little more than normal. Inhaling, arch and look up. Beautiful. Exhale, pull it in. Nice big cleansing breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Back down. Inhaling up. Exhale, pull in. One more time because it feels so good. Inhale, arch. Exhale, contract. And then we come back to neutral with the breath here. On our next inhalation, our left leg rises up. Exhale, pull it in. So when we pull in, we come into chattarunga arms, or plank arms, and then inhale, press back and expand. So the inhalation, we're looking up like we're in cow. And then the exhalation, we come into our meow. Inhale up. Good. Exhale. So our down dog and our cat-cow got together and on the ground. Neutralize the spine. See what it would feel like to play a little bit more. So feel the trace. Little Ann. Sorry, guys. Feel the trace of your mat. See how the circular shape in the space will allow you to do these really cool circular down dogs. Nice. With your arms. With your arms. You can do it with your legs too. There we go. So we're rolling forward from side to side. It's so cool. So little down dog spirals. And just to play a little bit, you can loosen it up. Really good. Now let's bring both legs up and hook our feet. Now when we hook our feet, we can press back into upside down dog. So upside down dog would be the heart coming towards the ground, straight arms, feet are overhead. So we can let our chin be relaxed into our chest, or we can look towards the ground and arch and open a little bit more of a back bend. Now all we're going to do is pull ourselves forward into plank arms, or handstand, right? And then press back again. Inhale, pull yourself forward. So I like to arch here, so like my chest is looking towards the ground. Exhale, press back. Inhale. Nice deep breath. That's awesome. There we go. Inhaling, build the energy. And exhale. And this time we're going to inhale, we're going to stay here. And exhale straight down. Chattarunga. Walk your hands back a little bit. Those are slow back. Inhale, press up. Exhale, chattarunga. Exhaling down. Notice this gives people the ability and the freedom to do push-ups that's appropriate for their strength level. Obviously, you can make them more intense and get your hands right underneath you and do handstand push-ups, right? Wow. Or just walk them a little bit forward. So they're kind of like mini chaturungas. Let's keep the same posturing though, where our elbows come in like they're going to rub the sides of our ribs as opposed to flaring out. So Lisa, elbows in. Thank you. Very good. Perfect. You want to keep that same openness in the shoulders and alignment. Really good. Okay. So from here, I'm going to get into a few, let's just play a little bit and get our hands directly underneath our shoulders. So directly underneath the plumb line of the swing. So we're going to do that tucking that we did before. So we press back into down dog, and then when we pull ourselves up, we're tucking. So I call it a tuck because my hips come over my shoulders. And then exhale, press back into down dog again. Just tuck. We're getting ready for handstands, which we're going to do in number 10. But just getting ready, just feeling that tuck, how we're using our core and arm strength. So hands are directly over the shoulders, right everybody? Yep, we're good. Just make sure you tell your folks that, because they'll be usually too wide. And then let's bring it back down. Coming into our forward fold, we're going to reset before we get into our flying salutations. Okay, and this again is a review, but we're going a little deeper. Okay, take forward fold, stretch out the neck, shake your head. Yes and no. Get some space in there. Clasp your hands behind your head in traction. Just to go a little bit deeper. If you want, you can really ground your heels as you pull down. Just walk your feet in to get a big hamstring stretch. This is a great nerve stretch for the long muscles of the back body. Woo! That one's good. Okay. So from here, we're going to go right back up to upside down dog, but we're going to keep our legs in a wide straddle. So I call that up dog when our legs are in a wide straddle. Okay? Just for short. Awesome. Remember, our legs are heavy. Our heart is pushing down towards the ground. And what I like to do first here is the little swagger. So in the swagger, I'm going to keep my hands where they are, And I'm just shifting my hips from side to side. I'm actually looking at my toes. So I'm just allowing the legs to have a little bit of freedom. So you'll be able to gauge your folks and just see if this is enough. If this is enough, just stay here. This is as far as you need to go.
I like that.
It's so nice.
Sorry, buddy. Sure.
They have a nice view of each other in the space. Okay, cool. And then from here, we're going to do our swing onto tippy toes, angel wings, and then praise the sky. Remember? So we're going to press back all the way. Right? And then we're going to pull ourselves forward. So we pull ourselves forward into the chattarunga arms, so we bring our tippy toes to ground. So we're on our fingertips and our toe tips. And then we're going to press back, come back into wide legs, up, side down dog, up dog. Pull forward, fingertips, toes. Exhale, press back. Inhale, pull forward. And exhale, press. Just this is a great, fun workout, feeling the swing. Exhale, press. Okay, this time, inhale, pull yourself onto your tippy toes. Inhale, look forward, exhale, drop. Do a forward fold on your tippy toes. I do that for groundedness. We want to get grounded before we inhale, reach up, angel wings. One big movement, you can do it. You got to be on your tippy toes though, otherwise, yeah, you're going to be far enough. All right, from there, let's praise. And then we come down. One movement, fingertips, press. Right, press all the way back here. Inhale, come forward, tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up, angel wings, up. Just think up, it'll do it. And then praise. Exhale, back down. Raise your feet. Okay, a little bit more quickly. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Wings. Praise. Exhale, wings. Really fun. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. And praise. Exhale. One more time. Inhaling up. And fold. Inhale up. Hold your breath. And fly. All right, cool. One more time on your own. I'm not going to say it, just do it. Beautiful. And come in neutral. What we do. Beautiful. Good job, guys. Let your legs swim. You guys feel it in the glutes when we come up? The praise, man.
I felt it in my
I feel it in my
back.
QL. You know,
Yeah.
it's my
Yeah.
back. Right there.
Good back strengthening. Awesome. So just take a few moments to just hang, okay? Take your time. So from here we have a little bonus where we can end in a reverse twist. So look up for a second and watch me. I'm going to plant my left hand on the ground. I'm going to reach around and grab right hand to the left side of the swing. You can bend the opposite knee for a little bit of an easier twist, or you extend both legs. Nice. This is a really important preparation for when we do some spins. Switch sides when you're ready. So the idea is that this is actually opening up your back. And if it feels like too much tension on the QL, you can kind of soften and release into it in a different way. Just play a little bit with the
well, you can tell if you're looking at hip back, you know what I mean?
Well, just
you can't
notice.
keep.
So right now we're keeping the hips square. We'll just notice we're going to go back to the left side. So left hand grounded, right hand grabs, and from here you can actually roll over.
Roll over up here. Oh, roll over.
Yeah,
Right.
roll over. or try it on the other side? Ground your right hand. Nice.
Yeah.
Hold on with your left and then roll. Roll over. Roll over. Beautiful. That's preparing us for some of the spins we're going to do. Isn't that fun? So do that one more time on each side. Give that a try.
Silky yoga pants help.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
There you go.
I'm sticking to those here today.